Hi everyone. Something that I am frequently asked are questions about AFOs. AFOs are ankle-foot orthoses, and it's something that can help reduce foot drop. My name is Dr. Gretchen Hawley. I'm a physical therapist and MS certified specialist at The Missing Link. My goal is that you find so many tangible tips on this YouTube channel that you can use in your day-to-day life to help you improve your MS symptoms and even improve your mobility. There are so many AFOs available to us right now. They're all different shapes and sizes and materials, but they all have the same goal. They are all a brace that goes on your lower leg, under your foot, and up your calf or the front of your lower leg to help reduce foot drop. Essentially what it does is it prevents or restricts movement. So when your foot normally would drop down due to lack of strength to lift your toes up, or due to tightness in your calf muscle, the AFO keeps your foot in a flexed position. Therefore, you can walk forward more safely without foot drop. The most common AFOs today are either made out of plastic or carbon fiber. Some of them are pretty bulky, but others are very lightweight and not bulky at all. The best place to go if you are considering trying out an AFO to see if it would help you or not is either a physical therapy clinic that works with an orthotist or prosthetist, or to go to an orthotic clinic. The clinic that I am most aware of is the Hanger Clinic. This is the clinic all over the US. I am not affiliated with them in any way, but they do a really great job at allowing you to come into their office, try a bunch of them on, and see which might feel best and work best for you. Everyone is different, so one person might do really great with a plastic AFO that comes up the back of the lower leg along your calf, but someone else might do great with an AFO that is made out of carbon fiber and it goes up the front of your lower leg or your shin area. So it's a really great idea for you to go somewhere where you can actually try them on. Try not to take general advice from someone saying this is going to be the best AFO for everyone with MS. It's just simply not true. The question that I am most frequently asked is if you should exercise with your AFO on or with the AFO off. And this is a really great question. I love talking about this because I think it's a really important thing to understand. Now, as I mentioned earlier, AFOs are meant to reduce or prevent foot drop. The way that it does that is it keeps your ankle in a flexed position so that you cannot lower your ankle. But in doing that, in the process of it reducing movement, it also means that you likely will not be using your muscles as efficiently because you have this device that's reducing movement. Now, the first thing to consider when we're talking about using an AFO during exercise or not using it during exercise is safety. If you feel uncomfortable or unsteady or unsafe in any way, shape, or form while exercising or walking or just moving around without the AFO on, then you should exercise with the AFO on. You do not want to put yourself in a position where you might fall or you're risking your safety. I know I have some Missing Link members who will use their AFO while exercising because if they don't have it on, their knee will buckle and they feel like they're unsteady, or their knee will hyperextend and that causes pain. So if you are unable to move around safely or pain-free without the AFO on, then you should absolutely exercise with the AFO. Now, if you do feel safe moving around without the AFO on, you don't feel more unsteady, you don't feel like your knee is going to buckle or lock and cause pain, then you can try to exercise at home without the AFO on. My personal preference is that if you are able to move around your home safely without the AFO on, then I really would prefer that you exercise without the AFO on. As I've mentioned twice now, the goal of an AFO is to reduce foot drop by restricting ankle movement. So if you have the AFO on, you won't be able to utilize the strength that you do have. So by exercising with the AFO off, you are allowing your muscles to work as efficiently and effectively as possible. Now keep in mind, if you have foot drop, that likely means that you have weakness in the front of your ankle. Those are the muscles that are required to lift your ankle up. So by exercising without the AFO on, you might not have much movement. If I were to ask you to raise your ankle up like this, your heel stays down, your toes come up, you might have very little or no movement, or maybe only 50% of the movement from your other leg. But if you were to wear an AFO, you'd have zero movement because that movement is restricted from the AFO. So by exercising without the AFO, you are at least giving your muscles a chance to work as best as possible. Also, there are times throughout the day or night that you likely do not have your AFO on. For example, if you are just getting out of bed in the morning, you might have to go to the bathroom or get dressed or go to the shower without your AFO on. And I think it's important to prepare your brain and your muscles that you can walk without the AFO on. I don't want anyone to feel dependent on the AFO if possible. Similarly, at nighttime, if you have to wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, you won't have your AFO on. People typically don't sleep with the AFOs on, so you wouldn't have it on in the middle of the night or first thing in the morning. So it is important to train your muscles to maneuver, to get around, even if it is just for 5 feet or 10 feet without the AFO on. For my Missing Link members and my other clients with MS who are able to exercise safely without the AFO on, I often suggest practicing their MS-specific exercises as well as walking in your home with good quality, really trying to focus on lifting your ankle up as many times as possible. So to recap, number 1, safety first. If you are not able to move around safely without the AFO on, then you should wear your AFO while exercising. Number 2, if you do feel safe and balanced and steady without the AFO on, then you can exercise without it on. And when you're exercising, make sure you're doing your MS-specific functional exercises in addition to practicing walking with good form. If you are ever wondering exactly which MS-specific exercises you should be doing to work on improving your walking, improving your mobility, your balance, your strength, then please consider checking out my online MS wellness program, The Missing Link. I have a link in the text below where you can sign up for a call with me where I will meet you on Zoom and I'll share the program with you so you can see exactly what it looks like and we can have a chat to see if it would be a good fit for you and your goals. If you'd rather not talk to me about it, there's also a link in the text below where you can watch a behind the scenes video and get a sneak peek of what it entails.